Hey guys, I want to speak briefly on the semiconductor industry and why, although going down right now in the near term, long term, I'm extremely bullish. But before I give you guys reasons on why I'm bullish on the semiconductor industry, we need to understand why they're currently going down. But before we get to that, I want to show you guys this the chart right here. So this is the semiconductor index, right? And according to Wall Street Journal, guys, the semiconductor index is down 27% year to date compared to NASDAQ, which is only down 21% year to date. And if you just look to at the chart right here, guys, you can see that it's been on a long, massive run here, and it finally broke down. Right? It finally broke down. Okay? Now, how low will it go? We don't know. But we do know it's going down. And the reason why it's going down, guys, is because automakers in other industries outside of the semiconductor industry are more cautious of purchasing from these chip makers. And obviously that's understandable, being that they couldn't keep up with demand throughout the last 2 years when they needed these chip makers and suppliers the most. So, now that these chip makers have gotten their crap together, these other their buyers have found alternative ways to stay in business and meet demand for the sales of their products, and are now less dependent upon some of these chip makers. So obviously, the sales of these chips are declining, right? And you can't blame them. If your supplier can't meet the demand of your customer, then what are you going to do? You're going to find other suppliers or you're going to find other products to sell that relies less heavily upon your supplier, right? So that's what's going on right now. Now, how long will this be felt? We don't know. But we do know that AMD, Micron, and I'm not sure about NVIDIA, but I know for a fact AMD and Micron are looking to build chip factories here in the US. In fact, Micron is looking to spend up to $150 billion between now and 2030 expanding their chip manufactories. And AMD is wanting to build more here in the US as well. And on top of that, President Biden just signed a $50 billion package for the chip industry. Okay, to give over 1 million jobs to be able to create chips right here in America. So we as a country won't rely so heavily upon third parties or other countries to make our chips for our technology. And in fact, and here's the problem with AMD. Right now, AMD actually doesn't make their own chips. They contract it out to third parties, right? So with AMD wanting to build their own plants here in the US, that's gonna be great, guys. That's gonna be really good. But here's how you can make money on this, right? I mean, obviously you can go invest and you can go buy AMD, NVIDIA, but I believe there's a more effective and capital efficient way to play this. Okay, here's how I am going to play this. Okay. I like XOXL. Right? Now this is a leveraged ETF. Okay. So, and I'd have to get into that, which is going to be that'll be another lesson. But to keep this video short, essentially, I believe it's a great way to capture the move. Let's go to the week here. I mean, literally, if you would have bought SOXL a couple of weeks ago, it was down to like $10. Okay. And it came back up to almost $20. That's almost a doubling of your money, guys. Actually, it went over $20. I mean, you would have literally doubled your money. But one way to play this out is to buy some shares, right? Buy 100 to a couple hundred shares, or if you can't afford it, just buy whatever you can afford, and then, right, go out as far as you can and buy what's called Elite, which is a long-term option, right? And there'll be its own lesson as well. But you know, I do believe that by 2024 January, the SOXL, right, will easily be, you know, $25. Let's look at it. So right now, guys, whew, that thing is pretty. You can buy this option, a 2024 $25 call for around $500, right? Now, one contract represents 100 shares. So if you can't afford 100 shares, but you believe that the chip industry is going to recover by 2024, which I'm more than confident it will, I'd wait for this to drop down a little bit more, right? I'd want to see it. I mean, I'd hope that it come down to here. I'd be trying to get it in the 200 range. You know, it may not come down that far, but I've set an alert right here. You know, about let's look at the monthly here. I want to see how low can it go. 243. So I'd set an alert for 300, right? I'd be watching this and see if I can get it for around 300, or you can just simply buy it and put in a limit order for 300. But either way, guys, this is how I'd play this. In, you know, or if you don't know about options, you feel more comfortable with shares, buy as many shares as you can, guys. I mean, either way, you can't go wrong. Even if you just buy dollar cost average in, guys. Okay, we know that the chips industry is going to come back. Okay, it's not if, it's a when. You can always dollar cost average in, right? So I just want to talk to you guys quickly about that. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. How do you plan on taking advantage of this dip opportunity in the chip industry? Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, before I go, share the video, like, and subscribe, guys. I need some subscribers. And let me know what else you want to talk about. Okay. Bye.